some other figures as well, but I just picked up a few figures which are important to most of the clients we have. Like we have an experience doing webinars through this platform before, so um, therefore, like looking at the kind of people who are joining these webinars, most of them have come to Canada as through the temporary foreign worker program or the student international student stream. So I've only selected those ones therefore. So the key facts we have discussed Canada's federal immigration plan setting a target of 91,500 permanent residents admissions via PNP. As I told you before, PNP is the highest increase. We see 66% increase from the current year. So therefore, the next year, unfortunately, I just before the webinar started, also I searched and just searched in case if they have released it. They have not released the um, province-wise allocation for this one, but every province will definitely show an increase. So provincial pathways, you will have to uh, closely study. I would advise if you're in BC, I think most of the participants are joining from BC today, which is why we have set up this time because it's pretty late in Ontario right now. Um, so if you're in BC, always keep reading the BC PNP updates or start working with a consultant and keep discussing about the changes, and then keep an eye and always look forward to the future trends as well. So by that you will be better prepared to apply under the PNP because this allocation is only for 2026, right? So if you miss that opportunity, we don't know the following year it might change again. And then according to the immigration levels plan we just discussed, the target of overall permanent resident admissions is 380,000, including economic category target of 239,800. So you can see most of the permanent residents will be absorbed through the economic pathways, right? So you don't have to look for any fake marriages. Family class is very low, so you can always try through the. I mean, fake. I just you know it's illegal anyway. So people who are looking for that kind of pathways, so better you can focus on the economic immigration instead, because most of the out of the allocation, the biggest portion is gone for that one. And for BC, on October 2nd, BCPNP issued 474 invitations under its high economic impact category. So therefore, like it's picking up, right? So you can see that it's picking up. We saw that BCPNP was like not even moving forward, but we can see it's picking up now. And PNP for 2025 was 4,000, but we will have more no, more allocation for the upcoming year because the overall PNP target was increased. And in Ontario, we also saw that it was not moving, especially because they revamped the system. But now they basically uh, withdrew all the applications from the pool and then asked people to resubmit their applications through a new employer portal, and to make sure that the job offers are genuine, because the main reason was like there were lots of frauds uh, occurred during the past couple of years. So as a result of that, they revamped the entire system. So they did some changes, but now they are ready to move forward. And finally, what are the implications? I have only focused on BC and OINP here because back again looking at the participants, if you're joining from any other province, you can always request us to do another webinar for focusing on those as well. So because the national PNP target increased significantly, we saw provinces BC and Ontario are the biggest uh, economies in Canada. So definitely they will get higher nomination allocations. So you will have more opportunities through that in 2026. And BC's 2025 allocation was sharply reduced, we saw, but we can see that it will pick up again. So let's see if the graduate stream opens again. Most of our clients will have an opportunity through that as well if you have come for an eligible master's program or something. And Ontario's OINP changes reflect increased selectivity and regulatory oversight, as I told you, because especially to avoid the frauds. So applicants will have to expect target tighter scrutiny of credentials, employment offers, and settlement readiness. So you will have to be very, very careful, extra careful now, because we saw lots of rejections, like unusual rejections that we have not, that we were not used to see in the past few years. In 2025, we saw lots of PGWP rejections, unfortunately. So PGWP is something that most people very easily become eligible for, right? So, but we saw a large number of PGWP applications being refused last year, and some PR applications which has made to the last stage, which after receiving a provincial nomination, you have submitted the federal PR application, then they come back and check the information you have submitted at the provincial level, and then they say that you're not eligible. So, uh, more tighter scrutiny of credentials and other factors that matters for your PR application. So you will have to be very careful, therefore. And both provinces are emphasizing labor market alignment, like high economic impact to the province, and especially the healthcare, and then the housing, crisis factors. So because of the housing crisis, what happens is, if you are located, if you are working in a city area, in a metropolitan area, your chances might become less. So they might encourage more people to move to less populated areas and then apply for PR. So rural programs might have a better chance in the upcoming year. And these are just uh, my comments. Okay, so these are not the facts. And both provinces, they are focusing on the labor market alignment. So uh, we saw the temporary foreign workers. Yes, it is a reduction, but um, it was given uh, some certain leniency, certain level of leniency as well, if you go into details. The reason is because small and medium scale employers are struggling without foreign workers. Um, there are some rural areas where it's very hard for them to find Canadian citizens working for that kind of organization. So they gave some concessions there for those kind of employers, and enable them to recruit people through the temporary foreign worker program as well. So trying to kind of like balance between the labor market alignment, that was also that visible in the recent plan. So these are the main changes they did, especially with regard to the students who are here, who have migrated here, who have come here as students, as well as temporary foreign workers.